You know, Barry subscribers, y'all talking rubbish. I can still see what you're saying in the room. Y'all talking out your head, man. You see that girl that Barry standing next to? She left Barry because Barry. He did many things in Thailand that wasn't right. How would you like if he steal your money? How would you like if he called your girl a bad name that you married your wife? Barry don't have respect for Thailand people. He don't respect Thai people. That's why he ran out of Thailand. You want to know the truth? Now I tell you. That's why he ran out of Thailand because he they told him you got a choice. You can stay in Thailand and lose your life or get the fuck out of Thailand. So Barry packed his shit and left. He jumped in the taxi and said, Barry, where you going, man? I gotta go, man. I gotta go, man. They after me, man. So Barry sold his bike. He had brought a bike here, a second-hand bike, because I brought a new bike. He brought a second-hand bike. He sold that bike so fast just to get his plane ticket. Barry Barry was he was on overstay. Barry had a lot of things that he didn't do right. He got kicked out the hotel. He couldn't do nothing right, man. He couldn't do nothing right. He'd go to the club and buy one beer and sit in the corner by himself. And I'll come over to him, yo, Barry, why you sitting alone, man? You the club ink or you the club chink? I think he's not an ink. I think he just cheap Charlie. He just cheap. Barry will not buy you a drink. Barry will not give you no money. Barry lives in England, guys. I know his mom's name. I know her last name. I know Barry's real name. It's not Barry. I know his real name. I know exactly where he lives because I got a friend in England right now. He already told me where Barry lives. The Mercedes Benz he got is not his. Barry is lying to you guys, but y'all want to stay in his streams, subscribe to him. I don't care. You could keep on dropping them donations because he ain't giving them to me. I don't really care about him. You know what I'm saying? You giving him donations. You need to. Why don't y'all give him some donations to fix his eye? Why y'all don't give him some donations to lose weight? You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta put on sunglasses? I'm not shy. I ain't putting on no sunglasses. Barry, why you gotta put on sunglasses? Barry, you owe so much people money. Man, it's people after you, dude. You can't come back into Thailand because mafia will hurt you. And you'll never see America because you can't even come into America. I can fly into England. You can't come into America. If you got a problem with me, Barry, unblock me like a man. Get a pair of balls between your legs. And don't be a cunt all your life. If you want to be a cunt, I don't understand, man. If you want to be a cunt, be a cunt. But get a pair of balls. I got balls. I'm not scared of you, man. Hey Barry, man, Barry. Man, hey Barry, you see, man, you see Chuck Wild? You'll wind up like him. Keep it up. You'll disappear, man. Snap a finger, just go. You gone, man. Barry, you're not a boss, man. What are you bossing? If you're a boss, only thing you're the boss at eating how much you can eat at McDonald's, how much you can eat in KFC, you're not a boss. Cause you don't own no clubs on Walking Street. Cause England, if you own a club, if you're in England, you cannot own a club. Only Americans can own a club in Thailand. And the only way you could do that, well, you can own a club here if you're married to a Thai wife. Barry, nobody married you, so you never own a club. You only promoted the club and had the club fillers thing, but that didn't last only 1 month, and the boss kicked you out, and I was still there. You worked at Tony on Walker Street. Tony kicked you out, and I was still there. Come on, Barry. You look at yourself. It went from normal all the way down. You just dropped to the ground. So Barry, you might as well stay over there where you at, cause you can't come back to Thailand, and you won't come back to Thailand. If you a man, come to Thailand and talk to me and say that to my face. If you a man, unblock me on your channel and pull me up on the screen. Let's talk like men. If you're a man, But I think you're not a man. I think you're a woman. You already got a set of boobs on your chest. What's next? You don't got Barry, you're garbage. You're garbage, Barry. You don't got balls, man. You got female genders. You're a female that's living in a man body, but you're a female. You scared, Barry. If you're a real man, don't block people. Don't worry about the trolls. What you say? Oh, don't worry about the trolls, man. The trolls is nothing. Barry, you scared. Why you muting? Why you blocking people out your chat for talking? Let us talk when we want to talk. You don't know how to ignore it and look over it? Or one eye look straight, one eye look to the moon? What's wrong? Be a man. Take off the sunglasses and be a man. Don't be a faggot all your life. Stand up. Didn't your mom teach you how to get some balls? Or she didn't have a boy. She must have had a he/she. Half man, half girl. Barry, you're fake. So if you real, stand up like a man and call me up on your Elena. Call me up on your video thing and talk to me like a man. Don't be a punk all your life. Don't be a sissy. I don't like sissies, man.